Just ahead on AIN TV, Eurocopter signs two big deals on the show floor. Columbia refutes allegations of wrongdoing in an S-61 crash investigation, and how BAE's new technology helps pilots keep their eyes looking outside the cockpit. The news begins in just 30 seconds. We're broadcasting from Eurocopter's high-tech booth here at Heli Expo in Houston, Texas. I'm David Lombardo, and this is AIN TV. We start with Eurocopter. The company has just signed a contract with emergency medical operator Air Methods for 8 EC-130s and 4 AS-350B3s. All 12 aircraft will be delivered this year, joining a fleet including 330 helicopters. More new business for Eurocopter. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency is buying 6 AS-350B3s. They'll be used for surveillance and security patrol. Columbia Helicopters is fighting back against what it says are unfounded allegations over the August 2008 crash of a Sikorsky S-61 helicopter in California that killed 9 people. The company told a press conference here at Heli Expo that the S-61's operator, Carson Helicopters, has falsely accused Columbia of tampering with evidence in the ongoing NTSB investigation.
Representatives of Carson Helicopters have, in Columbia's view, engaged publicly in baseless conjecture and cast unwarranted aspersions upon the integrity of the NTSB's investigation and upon the integrity of Columbia Helicopters and its employees.
Columbia believes that Carson has been trying to detract attention from its role in the accident by starting what it called a false controversy over some fuel control system components that allegedly went missing during the investigation. Columbia suggested that the investigation should instead focus on issues such as whether Carson followed the operator's manual in its flights for the U.S. Forest Service. We're going to take a look at the new QSight head-up display from BAE Systems. AIN TV's Charles Alcock joins us from the BAE booth. Charlie?
Thanks, David. I'm with Paul Cook. You're wearing the QSight system here on your headphones. Now, what exactly are you seeing, and how does that help you fly the helicopter?
Well, with the QSight, we have created a lightweight, low-cost heads-up display. It's capable of clipping onto any headset or helmet, and we can display all the flight symbology or even inputs from sensors such as IR cameras, television cameras, thermal images, those types of things right in front of the pilot's eye. We can even superimpose the images so you can have both the camera input with the flight symbology. So everything you would normally have to look down into the cockpit, the information you have to get to fly the machine, is right here in front of your eye, which allows you to stay focused outside.
Now, also in this mock-up of a cockpit, we have the active interceptor system. What's this doing? How is that helping the pilot?
Well, these are active inceptors, and basically these sticks can communicate to the pilot and allow him to operate the machine to the absolute limits of the machine without exceeding any maneuver or performance limits. Normally, when you're performing or flying very close to your performance margins, we tend to focus because we don't want to go into the red, but we have to get very close. So you're focused inside it. Again, it brings you inside the cockpit. With these, I can pull up to the absolute limit, and the stick will tell me and force me back.
And how's it
down.
telling you? Is it vibrating?
Yes, if you put your hand on the collective, on the one on your left, and you pull up, you're with me, you'll feel it. So you can't exceed the limit. Now, if you consciously want to exceed the limit, you can pull through that resistance.
Right, so you're still the boss. The system ultimately doesn't tell you.
Right, we don't deny anything to the pilot, but we want to make sure that those are errors of conscious errors and not mistakes where you would exceed, and then that requires maintenance actions and a lot of other things that are not desirable.
Right, so the truth is these two systems are essentially doing the same thing. They're helping the pilot to stay focused on what's outside and flying the helicopter rather than fixating on little details down on the display.
You're exactly correct. That's exactly right.
There's a small splash zone on the show floor. Absolute Fire Solutions is demonstrating their Fast Bucket fire suppression system. Take a look.
That's a fast drop there. You see all the water comes out in about 3 seconds.
The collapsible portable unit holds between 160 to 1,200 gallons of water, depending on the helicopter. It can be refilled from a source as little as 12 inches deep. The system uses hydraulic controls, allowing for multiple drops and a variable flow rate.
We can control exactly how much pressure we allow to build up. We can control how often we displace the pressure and let the bucket open. So the pilot has complete control over the load at all times.
The Fast Bucket takes less than 30 minutes to field install and requires less than 2 amps of ship's power to operate. You'll want to be sure to check AINonline.com for all the video, still pictures, and stories. Just click on the HAI Convention News banner at the top of the page. From the Eurocopter booth here at Heli Expo, I'm David Lombardo. Thanks for watching.